the governor process. If the judicial branch is not going to take care of the responsibility and the ability of your being tortured and your wrong conviction. So now the governor's own people that he put in place to, review these matters, study these matters, and be the experts at these torturous matters. Like if he was on becoming bailiffs, and they're gonna find out whether or not he was tortured, and they came their own fact finding and found that I was suspicious evidence that I was tortured, and now the governor knows this, and now waiting on the governor to plead, something about this. The attorney general was also present at the interview from the attorney general's office, and the state attorney's office from the county state attorney's office was present during this interview.
And so far, it's been how many years now? 24 years or 25?
I've been incarcerated for approximately 4 years total, going past 24 years, and starting next year until like being 25, but it's 24 now it's a month. I was arrested July 31st, 1999.
July 1st, 1999.
July 31st.
Oh, July 31st, 1999.
Yes.
Wow. Unlawfully committed a crime that you did not even do.
Exactly. And I was wrong accused in a straight bullet shooting that I had nothing to do with whatsoever. And they know this because that's why they held me illegally. That's why they did the things that they did. And I'm not the only people. They do this to numerous people. But that's why you have so many wrongful convictions that occur in certain states like Illinois because of the fact that they go out and they tell the community anything. So they say the community a false sense of justice, just to shut the community up and say, hey, we got somebody in custody and they're going to put it on this person and that's that. And then, you have victims' families and everybody who's being falsely given false information and being misled by a system that does these corrupt acts. And this is just so much confusion and that you got going on. But I'm a person that reaches out to the community. I reach out to everybody because I know everybody is affected by this. Mm-hmm. And I just want the truth to come out, and this is all I'm doing is just let them know, like, this is what I went with. And no person, no matter what you're accused of or what you being picked up for, anything should have torture by any police at any place in the United States, but that's what I was.
Right.
And we need to do something about this. Even 1 year later, on July 29th of 2000, a year later, they had me in the county jail, and I was beaten by officers while handcuffed. And other interviews, this was top news across the board. All these things. I just been through so much throughout my incarceration that it's amazing that I'm still surviving. My teeth have been knocked out. I've been injured. All types of things that I've been, since I've been incarcerated, and it's made to do this and to be even at a point to say something. So for you and like Queen Mother and everyone that's for us and trying to help us, I appreciate everything. And one last thing I'm going to mention real quick before I call you in the morning is blessings and salutes to all the queens out there, because when I do realize that in recent times it's been more women stepping up for me than anything else, because they recognize that what's going on. So I'm thankful for all the women that's been like coming into my life, saying hello, helping me, trying to do something with regard, like, maybe I can find some type of way to help you or whatever through this situation. So I'm thankful. Even my attorney, she's a sister and she's doing what she can. And just thankful for Queen Mother and everyone else that's been. You have a sister named Marshall. She did work with me, helping me out with trying to get it out there. So all of these things mean something to me.
Yeah.
So I'm just very thankful for what's been going on, and I believe, and I do feel that it's going to rule that done. I believe that he will make the right decision. And numerous other individuals that was on death row years ago got pardoned because of torture. And I fit those same requirements, praying that on this new death row, if you give someone 100 years at 100%, that's a death penalty.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm in, so my whole thing is that I'm just praying that, this will be dealt with by the governor as soon as possible. Another thing that regarding my case is that the judge, my case was on a juvenile matter case that I had when I was younger. And it's amazing that he was assigned to this case to show prejudice and bias towards me when you knew that you should have recused yourself from this case because you had handled a case of mine when I was very young as a juvenile. It was another series. It was just a juvenile case. But at the end of the day, what you want to say on a case and call all mayhem and allow the police to just walk away in the sunset with slaughtering a human being. You would think if someone sitting on a bench that they would stand up for our rights and protect our rights and do the best thing that they possibly can is not being done. It's more of a protection of what the police is doing, and that's, where we at. But I definitely appreciate every day, and I want to follow up with you, and I want to continue to engage with you, even if it's a documentary or a book. We can do this together until we get things done, and I will work with you 100% with that. But I got to pass it now because they gave me to 805.
Okay. All righty then. Well, you know what? Keep your head up, Edward. And I'm going to make sure your story gets out. Everybody has a story to tell. But in the meantime, between time, keep your head up. Don't let these police officers or security guard or whoever correctional office is, don't let them take you out of your character. Because you know why? Positive mind, positive energy. You don't allow nobody take your joy away from you. Keep that head up, keep your spirit up, and I'll talk to you later.
Yes, thank you, and God bless both of you. Okay, great, mother. I'll try to call them. I love you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
The caller has...
Man, I'm lost, but I'm not lost. I'm disappointed in my city, convicting people that didn't do the crime. Get it together. I'm going to send this message out to everybody that I know. He needs he needs an activist. Any activists are out there, you are watching or listening to my interview with Edward Mitchell, please reach out. You can reach out to me. You can DM me, and I can give you all the information and the details. Make sure you all subscribe to my Bonnie Chambers podcast interview on YouTube. I'm very disappointed right now in Chicago CPD reaction towards people crimes. And even though they didn't do the crime, you all still charging people for the commit of somebody else's crime, and which is kind of don't want to do your job correctly. And this is what I'm getting. Hello, everybody. Hey, Rich. Hey, Josh. Hey, VIP Mobile. Who else? Marcelo. Hey, Fizz, Swag, 3X. So these people, this is real life. This is real life situation going on right now. And I'm working on, that's why I've been so quiet, because I have been working on this story for quite some time, and just to get it out and how to get it out. But in the meantime, between time, everybody, if you all know any activists out there, I'm calling you all out. Let's get this young man out of prison. I'm getting both stories out now. So everybody has a story. Positive mind, positive energy. Don't let nobody take your joy or character out of your pockets. Because people can't pull it out of nowhere. People can pull out your pocket, step on your good foot, and guess what? Your character is gone. So in between now, hey Jay, let's get this young man out of prison. He doesn't belong there. No Black African American kings who did not do the crime is doing somebody else's time. So any activists, I'm calling you all out. Let's get him out. He's I believe in Joliet or Aurora, prisoner. His name is Edward Mitchell.